Sayaka! Ta-da! Your first persona is Fantasy Knight. I'll import the persona data to your Morph Watch. Fantasy Knight has both offensive and defensive strength. You can get some practice at the training zone. Go to the training zone.
Okay, they're calling it a persona? Why do they... well, where's Igor to help then? Well, anyway, that being said, yeah, our first transformation is the Fantasy Knight, and it is a very interesting one. And yes, this is what replaces, I guess, some of the new gadgets, and it's probably for the better, in my opinion. Seriously, the amount of time I was effing about with the thing, yeah. Anyway, each of the transformations has its own thing. In the case of the Fantasy Knight, it can defend against fire, seriously, which will come in very handy for the next level. Oh yes, and also you can use magic by pressing the L3 button or the right analog stick to actually capture monkeys if they're in a row. So very good for a ranged move. Yes, I will continue training because I do want to show this off, and yeah, and also getting rid of teleborgs. Basically, in this case, because I'm controlling Sayaka, or Yumi, she can use her wand to use some sort of electric spell. With Satoru, he gets a much larger, what the hell? Larger stun club, and he hits them that way, so yeah. Seemingly, I'm guessing Sayaka prefers a magic wand. I'm gonna go with that, yeah. I'll go with that. Anyway, this is our Howler's non-moving castle. Yes, we are making a Studio Ghibli reference, or even more so a Hayao Miyazaki reference here. Seriously, which was quite popular at the time. I mean, at the time, they also got Christian Bale in the dubs, so yeah. Effing Batman of all people at the time. Anyway, that being said, let's go in and capture this monkey. Again, this is just your average runabout monkey. Just don't hit him too many times, or you'll get mad. Yeah, seriously, I know what's happened in Apis Gate 3 a lot of times here. Also, this piece of music is a classical piece of music, seriously. I know, because it's also featured in Catherine. Imagine that, though at least we don't have to deal with having to climb a bloody tower, unlike with Catherine, so at least that's something. Now, let's see what happens if we push this block onto here. That opens the Monkey Cupid door, as I like to call it, on the left there. I think I will go down into the cellar of the castle, and indeed, here's the Black Knight, seemingly. Or was that a Teleborg? No, that was Teleborg. But the monkey there is cosplaying as the Black Knight. Oh, it was only a flesh wound! Or something. Seriously. But anyway, let's go on through here because I do want to keep this transformation going. I refuse to call it a persona because of my love of the Persona games, of course. So let's go over here and capture this monkey here. Procrastinate. Okay, and yes, there is some treasure inside the thing, namely some chips. In this game, the chips are actually used to buy stuff. More on that later, including minigames, believe it or not. Yes, no gotcha box here. No, we have to collect Spectre coins. We get them just by spending our money. That's also the case for getting slingshot ammo. I'll get onto that a bit later. But for now, yeah. This is why Apis Gate 3 is probably my favourite one of the series. Even if it does suffer from a bit of slowdown when there are so many teleborgs on screen, seriously. But, yeah. And I do prefer the teleborgs to the other enemies that were in Apis Gate 2, let me tell you, seriously. And maybe the bull and there's another Black Knight, seriously. Again, just knock the fingers off, and there we go. McAvoy? No, you're thinking of James McAvoy. Unless you're combining Ian McKellen and James McAvoy, both who played Professor Charles Xavier in the X-Men movies. Although, we are getting... Not Ian McKellen, sorry, Sir Patrick Stewart! Ian McKellen played Magneto, what the hell am I saying? Anyway, yeah. Moncarella. Okay, are we referencing the gotcha box again? It seems like we are, because Monkerella exists in this universe. But yeah, so Ian McKellen played played Magneto, not Professor X. Seriously, what's wrong with me? Anyway, that being said, let's go through here. Yeah, weird they're calling I McAvoy. What the hell? Anyway, here's another monkey with a... I don't know what it's got, a gun or a pole. And yeah, this is what happens when monkeys get pissed off. They're not your gadgets out of use, sir. Be careful. He nearly got my monkey net there. If he had succeeded, he would have caught Sayaka and sent her back to the... Well, this game's hub room, seriously. Yeah, that is a thing that can happen. Anyway, apparently Beauty and the Beast are brawling here. Yeah, can't we just get Cogsworth to go, Master, please, compose yourself, or something. Seriously, that works in Kingdom Hearts. Why doesn't it work here, or don't we have the equivalent of Cogsworth? Seriously. Grace. What, you don't call it a bell? What the hell, man? What's the other guy called then? Surely he's called the Beast or something. And there's another guy up here. Maybe he's the Prince El Beast. Okay, I don't know what the L stands for. At least I McAvoy I somewhat get. Even if you're confusing leaders of mutant factions, seriously. I mean, James McAvoy played Professor X. Well, Michael Fassbender played Magneto, but so did Ian McKellen, so it's really confusing to me when I get something like I McAvoy. Anyway, the king is a terrible dancer. Well, that's fine. This isn't like in the last game where one of the games was literally it's going to call Solomon. Okay. I think you're in the wrong one. This isn't a biblical epic, mate. Seriously. Anyway, that being said, let's go on. And it seems Howl Monkey's non-moving castle is off air. So I guess we can go get the next one, I guess. Or next monkey, at least. And I think we get another new... Okay, nope. We get our first member of the Freaky Monkey 5. And this time it's White Monkey for a change.
How dare you be wide-eyed and energetic? You need more TB!
Move aside, Mr. Dragon!
Aren't you afraid? This dragon's fiery breath has defeated a dozen great knights.
How would I know? He looks awfully silly.
How dare you insult my precious creation? You'll pay for this!
You've got some nerve. Turn everyone back to normal this instant.
Cool. No can do. We are under orders to mesmerize the entire human population.
Orders? Orders from whom?
Oh, well, Spectre's orders. Fiddlesticks! I forgot. His name is Tip-Top Secret. You little rat! This is all your fault!
You said it, not me.
Cuddy lip! I can't let you leave now that you know the secret. I was scheduled to star in a hit film today, but Hollywood must away. I've got a princess to slay. Let's do it!
In the last game, dare I even see it, White Monkey's had a downgrade, even though it's controlling a much bigger beastie compared to the Mecha Jimmy in the last game. Seriously, this boss doesn't take too much at all. All you need to do is just flail about and you win, and just be wary of the wind as well. And Roast Chicken Deluxe. Now, if I had not activated the Magic Knight or whatever, then yeah, then it would have been a problem for Sayaka. Not so if I, by using that, because her transformation is immune to fire, seriously, and whatnot. But that being said, out comes White Monkey, and yeah, much easier here! Anyway, after you take down a member of the Freaky Monkey 5, what happens is that each of the satellites will go down, and basically, yeah, although there'll be something else about the Freaky Monkey 5 a bit later. Trial of the Dragon, I don't think that's what Chie from Persona 4 were watching, though.
Humans certainly can be very resourceful. What do you think? Shall we pay them a visit?
By all means. I will begin preparations immediately. Wait here, dear Spectre.
Yes, it seems that Spectre has done it once again.
Who's Spectre?
Spectre sounds familiar, but...
Ah, yes. All of that was before your time. Spectre is a rather cunning monkey who once tried to rule the world. He was once a very popular attraction at Monkey Park, but donning one of the professor's monkey helmets brought out his dark side. Now he's something of a monkey dictator.
I'm no dictator. I'm a great leader. I can see that you haven't yet tuned into our program.
Spectre? This is all you're doing, isn't it? Just what are you up to?
I just popped along to see what I was up against. Not much, it would appear. You're even sillier than my monkeys.
How dare you! You'd better give yourself up!
Yes, give up! I won't be caught this time. I intend not to repeat my mistakes. That's why I've joined forces with one of your own.
Yes, indeed, my dear Spectre.
Presenting.
Befriended by monkeys, feared by fellow man, the ultimate scientist. 28 years old, single, 6'4", including afro. 140 pounds, including afro. Favorite word, perfect, and an uncanny IQ of 1300.
Yes, that's me, Dr. Tamuki.
And don't you dare forget it.
What in heavens? Can't you be normal for once? Stop the camera!
But this way's much more fabulous.
What I meant to say is, you don't stand a chance!
You said it, Spec.
Well, hello, Tamuki.
Huh?
How's your head? Any better?
Miss Achy? Come now, Spectre. Let us not bother with these lowly earthlings. Let us attend to business.
Huh? Right. Now, children, sit back and watch the show. Or, if you insist upon challenging me, I'll gladly oblige. Ciao.
See you.